We always hear suicide is never the answer, and it is true. But what really is the answer when you are feeling suicidal or having suicidal thoughts? So in today's video, we're gonna cover just that and explain why suicide is never the answer. One thing about suicidal people is they think more than we think they do. A person just doesn't wake up one day and want to die. Maybe sometimes we say it, but we don't really mean it. But for suicidal people, they think about it every day. Sometimes it can be a plan, not only a thought. As strong these feelings are, they are wrong, and something that you must never consider actually doing it. Just hear me out. We all had moments when we were so emotional we did crazy things. So wise people always tell you not to act in a moment of anger, rage, or weakness. Sometimes you are feeling like you are in the darkest place on earth, and you may want to hurt yourself. So it is always a bad idea when you are feeling this way to stay alone, just with these feelings and thoughts. Get out, take a walk, take a long breath, calm yourself, try to figure things out. Meet someone you care about or that cares about you. Do something you enjoy, and the feeling will go away. Another thing is, you can be the happiest person on earth and someone close to you commits suicide in any way, and you'll find yourself in the dark place. Not only this, it will cause you depression and change your image of life, but also feel guilty for not doing something to prevent the incident. And we all know guilt is one of the hardest feelings to deal with. Suicide hurts people around you, even if you think they don't care, because suicide is more serious than we all think it is. Someone that was in your classroom decades ago and heard about your suicide will be devastated. Someone reading about it on the internet will probably cry. Imagine the ones that were the closest to you, and even if they are not the most soft people, you can never know how much damage it can cause them. This is not supposed to stress you out, but in life we should also consider other people's feelings and put ourselves in their shoes. For something to go away, you need to be willing to let it go. These thoughts are painful, hard, terrifying, and still some people live with them and can't make them stop, even though they want and wish for these feelings to just go away. When you consider doing harmful things to yourself, you need to take a deep breath and try to understand yourself more. And when you figure out the whole problem, it will be much easier to solve it. This is the first step, to be willing to let it go and working on it. Don't be afraid of yourself and feelings. Embrace them with all the love and courage you have in you. So much to let go of whatever making you feel that way. Things you love. We all lose hope sometimes, but there are things that make us gather ourselves together and keep pushing. Things that make us blossom in our worst days. Things we love. They can be people close to us, something we always dreamed about, a pet, or something as simple as the fresh morning air or looking at the ocean. Write a list of things you love. It's a wonderful idea. It will make you more positive and they don't have to be obvious things. At first you may say that there aren't a lot of things you love, but with time you'll be surprised of how many things you really love. When you are feeling down, take a look at this list. Ethics are what make us good people. It is what made our laws and how we can live in harmony and peace. And the more people are ethical, the better the world will be. Doing something ethical is simply doing anything that is right and good and doesn't harm anyone else. Having ethical standards help you not only be a good person, which is what we all want to be, but also helps you stop making wrong and bad decisions that are harmful for you and other people. Studying ethics and being ethical will change your view of life and will make you a happy and productive modern human being. That all he wants is the best for humanity, including himself. Being ethical is not only about being good, but about adapting and solving problems. And like we say, when life gives you lemons, make lemon juice. When you are struggling, when you are giving up on yourself, keep pushing and solve the problem with all you got. When you have a meaning of life and what you want to do and how to react and to consider other people, life is better and much simpler and easier. Ethics is what we all need in life as peaceful human beings. So, how about you have a conversation with yourself and discuss different things in life? This shouldn't stress you or make you feel guilty, only wiser and courageous to face things that are making you feel weak or scared. And that is really the best way to find peace with yourself again. I hope you find this video helpful. This is something that is really common, so you may be feeling this way or know someone who is, or someone around you may be and you don't know. Be more helpful and loving to people around you and yourself. If you have any more questions, consider writing a comment or sending an email. You can find the information below.